Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Only Girl in the Orchestra, and this is a new documentary short that is on Netflix, and this is from director Molly O'Brien, who is the niece of its subject, Orin O'Brien, who is a world-renowned and famous double bass player from the New York Philharmonic Orchestra. She was originally hired by Leonard Bernstein and made waves because she was the first woman to ever be hired to this orchestra. The film navigates the fact that it was a very sexist environment. She didn't even have a place to change. It was very much perceived by many in the orchestra that this was only for men, and a woman should not be denigrating this renowned company. And the film digs into that, but it also is engaging and interesting in the fact that O'Brien does not want to be remembered that way. And she never wanted the spotlight. She's like, I wasn't the leader of my, I wasn't first chair, I wasn't this or that. I was just part of the orchestra. And she was put on this pedestal. She had the spotlight put on her because of the, liberating gender politics of the time, and it's something that she never wanted. And it's interesting because she is the child of George O'Brien, famous film star, and also famous film star Marguerite Churchill. And she grew up with this idea that her parents really wanted to eat up that spotlight, loved the attention and the celebrity, and she shuns that. And it's interesting getting to know this woman as she comes to the end of her career, where she's so comfortable being able to talk about, like, these are the things I never wanted out of this life. I just love the music. And there's a lot of emotion to this story as she's transitioning. You see her get emotional, moving, and you also get to see her being fulfilled doing what's next in her life. It's an interesting place in her life for this film to capture, because that is, like, transitions in life are always significant and challenging, and it's very relatable. Even if you aren't at that transition, you've been through transitions in your life, and you can feel that. And I think there's a passion and a respect that Molly O'Brien brought to this film, capturing the story of Orin. And it's just, in a course of 34 minutes, you gain a lot of perspective on the atmosphere of music profession at that time, especially in classical in the orchestra. You get an understanding of what it's like to be somebody who's very to themselves but live in the shadow of famous parents. There's a lot of layers to this film, and it's really impressive how O'Brien's able to balance all of these, telling this story, doing right by the significance of Orin O'Brien, even if she doesn't see herself that way, and also her true feelings about being this unsung hero that society has labeled her. It's a fascinating little film, and it's easy to find. It's right there on Netflix. But those are my thoughts on The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.